Hello everyone, my name is Timothy Lee Grant. Today we are going to be continuing our project, which is trying to reinforce the skills which are important in back-end software engineering. So this project here, we're using Node.js to be able to create a server, be able to respond to requests from the browser, and then right now specifically what we're trying to do is be able to get data that the user is sending over the web browser, sending to our server, and now our server should be accepting that data and then storing it in a database. And we were having a little bit of trouble, so now in this video I am going to be trying to troubleshoot those problems. I remember that there was a problem. I don't quite remember what the problem was, so we are going to have to try to recreate what that problem is and then go from there. So first off, we need to start the database, which was like I always forget this command. It's brew service, yeah, and then start, okay, and then MongoDB community. So this is starting it starts the database, the MongoDB database on my hardware. So my hardware is now kind of accepting, I think it would be API requests to store data. So the MongoDB is kind of like a wrapper that I can use to send data there. So anyways, I'm going to start that service. Now what I'm going to do is start this server that I wrote. So node mon server.js, okay? So it's running. Now try to figure out what was the error. All right, so this right here is just letting me know, hey, something, the MongoDB is listening. Okay, so I think it was on this people endpoint. So okay, let's try to recreate it. Actually, I think this was it. Hold on. All people. Okay, so yeah, if you notice here, I'm not actually adding anything to my database. I'm searching like all people, which all people just does like a find on my data, right? And I'm getting back this list, and I have 3 IDs, so there should be like 3 entries. But the problem is, we don't have any of these, like, it's not grabbing the name or the age or any of that information and actually storing it in the database. So, all right, let's kind of go in and let's try to write another. We can come here, and this is going to be, when we press this submit person, it's going to be sending a post request to our server, and our server is going to accept these fields. Okay, so I'm just going to go Timothy, and then my age is going to be 3,567, and then person's company is going, I don't know, is going to be like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to press submit person and see. Okay, so, all right, I should have hit this. I got this, got it, right? The responses got it, so I know that I hit this line of code right here, and I should have saved everything in my new person. But what I'm thinking might be going on is either I'm not getting the data correctly from this request, right? Like the web page is not sending the data over correctly. That's number one. Or possibly number two, like, so if I am getting the data back correctly, okay, well that indicates that the problem might be that so if I am getting the data back from in the request, that indicates that, okay, I might not be saving it correctly then. And then if I'm not saving it correctly, that's why I would not see those data points. So let me take a sip of water and start investigating that. Okay. So how would I do that? I am going to console log this request body. console.log request and then body. Okay. So now, what would can I just go like this? Request body. What is the actual JavaScript syntax? It's not throwing an error, so it might be working. It might work. Okay, so let's I might be able to just do this again. Console.log request body object. Okay. What? Do I need to make it like JSONify or whatever? I was expecting a JSON object or something. So this is kind of my golden unit, right? Users, route, people. Okay. So new user, I can log user.name and save. So I'm just passing in that request body, just like I did up here. Request body. What if I console log this request body? And it should be the same request body, right? And now I have to go to whatever it is, submit Mongo. Okay, so I think it's users/submit Mongo. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go to that URL, localhost 5000, and then users/submit Mongo. Oh wait, no. That's right. I need to send a post request to that. Oof. Okay. Was it submit entity maybe? Or what did I call it? Entity submit? And maybe this is the one that will send the... this looks... Wait, isn't this the entity submit? Yeah, this is the same one. Darn, that's not what I wanted. I think it might be this one. So I'm trying to find the web page that I created to allow me to send the post request to that. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so Timothy, what's going on here is I'm going to be sending a post request not to this people's anymore, but to this route. And this one is kind of like my golden unit. Like I was able to get this working. And now I'm trying to expand the functionality. So this should work, and I should be able to see what like request body should look like. So I come here, press submit, and it says data saved, and it has Timothy. So why was the request body here logged as Timothy, but the request body here was logged as whatever, like, oh, whoa, what's all that nonsense? Where did all that come from? Like all this, right? Okay. Let me just repopulate this, right? And now it should, yeah, it just says request body is object. Okay. So now we're going to come, which one are we going to? This is Java, this is JavaScript. Okay, so let's see if it knows why this is occurring. Isn't properly parsed into a readable object, passing it to Mongoose. When you see object, it usually means the object is being converted into a string improperly. Okay, so app.use, didn't we already do this though? We already did that. Like, come up here and where's my app.use? Like express JSON, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to look, because we got it here. So now I might go to my, what is this? MongoDB test and see how that's doing its post requests. This one, right? So submit data here. So I have the body, I do JSON stringify. Do I do that in my, what do I call this, like submit entity thing? Submit entity. Did I do that in, hold on, let me come here. Where even is my submit entity? Hold on. Submit entity renders this people address thing. Okay. So I have person name, person age, person company, and I JSON stringify that. I already did all of those things you mentioned. I am able to get one page working, but this one is not. Here is the post. I don't know what to call this. Sending. Does anything seem off? Looks mostly correct. Okay. Your fetch request is sending to here, but your express router file has okay. Your fetch request is sending to this people submit people, but your express router has router.post submit people. Yeah, that's right. people's submit people. The reason for that is because I am sending it first to this like people endpoint, which goes to people routes, which goes to here submit people. So that's fine. Let me try to. I was thinking that maybe it was having to do with this line, but now thinking about it more, that can't be correct because it's when I print the body, it's not even JSON, so it can't be correct. Okay, people, submit people, post. Very much unfortunate. Okay, so I have two ideas for how to move forward with this right here. I guess the first thing that I could do is just give up on the people endpoint and try to create a different endpoint and try to understand it better and then come back to the people endpoint later. Because I think I see where the problem is going wrong. I just have no idea why it would be the case. Like, okay. Hmm. And this one, it worked just fine. Like express router, const router. Yeah. Okay. And then I just sent over, like I just did the request body and request body, and it worked perfectly. And if I come here, it's body is JSON stringify and this. Then I come here. Was it something with like headers? Hold on, let me check. I didn't look at the header stuff. Content type, application JSON. Method post. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can copy both of those, paste this into here, and then do person name, okay? And this should, the other thing is I'm only doing one element in here. Maybe it's a problem that I'm passing in 3 elements. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna come here, reload the page. Okay, submit person. And it's still an object. So So I'm not really sure why this is occurring or how it's actually, yeah, I'm not sure why it's having this problem. Hello.
Sorry, making a video?
Yeah. Man, I'm just like completely drawing a blank right now. I don't know. And I don't even know any like troubleshooting methods that I could do. Like, see if the request is actually being sent. F12? What? I don't know, man. Inspect elements, something like this. I still don't really know how to even use this one right here. Can I just do submit person and see what? Okay, so I'm not seeing any body, right? I mean, what would come up here in this one? Head here. Okay, so I see something in head. Do I see anything in body? I do see stuff in body. Submit. Network? I'm not sure. Audit, layers, graphics, storage. Okay. I don't even know how to like troubleshoot this. How do I use the inspection tool on the web browser? Okay. Requests, network tab monitors requests and responses. Okay. I'm in network, okay. Submit Mongo. Okay, so there's another one that comes here. It's a fetch. Well, what about the post, right? I don't fucking know. Come on. There we go. URL is to this submit Mongo. I got this. So here's the post to the submit Mongo. Where's like my actual body, right? Response is that, can I see the packet that I sent? Application JSON, I don't know. Headers, timing, security, cookie, preview, data save, that's not helpful. Like, I don't even know how to troubleshoot this. Request body. Well, yeah, nothing's really coming to me. Well, that was a fun waste of time. Awesome. I don't know. I guess what I can do is just build something else and then see if that works. And then if it does, try to figure out why this one doesn't work. Otherwise, I guess we can just, I don't know. Yeah, I'm completely stuck. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm also thinking like, will I ever be able to become a backend engineer if like, this project, it's like, this is essentially a to-do app, right? The same level of complexity, and I'm just like struggling with this, and I don't know. I just keep looking at the path forward, and it's just like so far, so far, so far, and I'm like, I don't. It's too far out there. I don't know. Like, I have to get really good at not only just doing, like, this project is just like randomly doing things to reinforce, or to first off even understand the skills of in software engineering. So this is just like the very basic cursory thing. This is like freshman year essentially, CS. And then from there, I'll need to build a project that's like actually a little bit impressive. And I need to do that with both JavaScript and with Java. Okay. So right now I'm in just like the very basic, like just freshman level in both of these, trying to understand the technology. Then I need to go and build an actually impressive project. And then on top of that is leak coding, right? And I need to get good at leak coding, all while I am doing my job as an embedded systems engineer. And I'm like, which my embedded systems engineering is completely it's a completely different track to software engineering, and it's just like, yeah. So I'm just I don't know. We're gonna keep going. We're not gonna give up, and I don't know. Also, definitely driving back and forth from Portland to Seattle every single week is taking a toll on me. I'm so exhausted, man. Tonight, right now I'm in Seattle, and then I have to tonight drive all the way down to Portland. So that's. I don't know, like, I definitely thought being an engineer was going to be very different than what it actually is. Anyways, I don't know. Well, so in this video, we accomplished nothing. We not only didn't move the project forward, we didn't even understand anything on a deeper level. Like, it was a complete waste of time. So awesome. Thank you guys for watching this video. If I don't know why I'm saying if you liked it, subscribe, because what's there to like about this? But anyways, have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.